Hello, I'm Christopher Torrance, the host of Themes in Soul, and I've been involved with WHCJ since 2022. The title of my show is Themes in Soul, and it airs at 8 o'clock on Sunday nights. And it's a curated R&B and soul music program that focuses on the late 60s, the 70s, and the early 80s. And it's curated into themes. So I have themes about blaxploitation soundtracks, themes about artists from the same cities, and even I have a theme that I played about last year about songs about crying or tears. And in soul music, you're gonna have a lot of crying, a lot of begging. So it's a really interesting show. I enjoy doing it every week, and the research, it can take a lot of time for some of the themes, but I enjoy every bit of it. So some of the people who made an impact on me at WHCJ, obviously the station director, Miss Grace Curry. She has done a phenomenal job of keeping the station on the air, and I appreciate the opportunity to volunteer here. Another person that I really want to make sure that I give thanks and appreciation for is Nicole DaCosta. I met Nicole shortly before I started my stint here at WHCJ, and she's the reason why I'm here, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to tell a little quick story. I don't want to spend it too long, but she sent out an email to all the professors about a program for students to learn more about radio broadcasting. So, as I sent it off to other students, I looked at it myself like, hey, I want to know about radio broadcasting. But I know it was a program that was set for students. I emailed her and said, hey, is it okay for me just to be a fly on the wall and just kind of observe? And she allowed me to observe, and I went along and played along with the students, and she gave me the opportunity to practice it. She explained how to use Adobe Audition. She was just exceptional, and then she supported me as I decided to pursue a show. She has supported me, encouraged me, gave me an opportunity to be on the radio to talk about my research and the things I do as a professor at Savannah State. So Nicole DaCosta, she's done a great job during her time when she was working at WHCJ, and continued to support me even after her time here as she pursued other goals. So Nicole DaCosta, thank you very much. I'm here because of you, so I appreciate it. What inspired me to get involved with WHCJ? It goes back to my childhood. It goes back to being in the back seat of my mother's Oldsmobile, and you was stuck listening to wherever your parents listened to. You didn't have much say so, at least back then you didn't. And so, being raised up in the 80s and into the early 90s, the stations that she listened to was playing 50s, 60s, and 70s R&B and soul. And the station, I was raised up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and in that market, there was a station called Soul 73 KKDA. It was on an AM dial, and it made a major mark on me. I loved the music, and as much as I really want to listen to the rap station, I enjoyed and respected the music of particularly of the 70s and the late 60s. I really enjoyed the sounds from that era. And so that, along with the radio personalities on that channel, Willis Johnson, he was the morning DJ. His nickname was the Crooner. He was a wonderful guy, cared about the community in Dallas and Fort Worth. Where I'm from Fort Worth. And he was just a wonderful guy, funny and entertaining and informative. Then you had Cousin Lenny in the afternoons, which he was just a riot. He was funny. Flirt with everybody. It was a really, really good time, and I enjoyed those personalities. Even the great Johnny Taylor, the great singer Johnny Taylor, he was on a radio personality on KKDA as well. And they say the Wailer Johnny Taylor. So, I remember all those things. So that really resonated with me. In the back of my mind, I always thought, like, I would love to be a radio personality, DJ, whatever term you want to use. And, you never thought that really would happen one day. Just kind of have these dreams or fantasies you think about being on the radio and how you say certain things and what would you do. And then when I had the opportunity to volunteer here, it was, I won't be as drastic as say the dream come true, but it most definitely was something that I was so happy to be a part of and have the opportunity to do. Another person that, I was raised up in Fort Worth in that radio market, and every morning I could, when I got a chance to listen to the newer music, the rap and R&B station, they were playing the newer music, which was K104. Tom Joyner was the morning host. The hardest working man in radio, and it just amazed me when he would do the morning show in Dallas. He'll do a show in Dallas, get in a car, go to DFW airport, hop on a plane, fly to Chicago, and be in time to be able to do his 3 o'clock afternoon show. I mean, it's remarkable. He really is the hardest working man in radio. I know he's retired now, but I mean, that was such a feat, and I was amazed by that. And he again was one of the best DJs that ever did it, and he cared about the community. He cared about HBCUs. So I have a lot of respect for Tom Joyner. And a lot of other radio personalities I've heard over the years. Russ Parr, another person that became syndicated and big. He was a regular, morning DJ in the Dallas market, and he blew up from there. So these radio personalities had a major mark on my life, and I'm happy that I could do a little bit of it now. So that's really what inspired me to be involved. I would like to wish WHCJ a very, very happy 50th anniversary, and to many, many more years of jamming on the airwaves and supporting the community.